Our bodies are designed to fall asleep. I know, it doesn't feel that way, does it? How often do you curl up in bed only to find yourself lying awake, tossing and turning? If you're like most people, the answer is probably too often. The truth is that good sleep isn't as simple as getting into bed and closing your eyes. But there's good news. Your sleep problems most likely aren't the result of a genetic predisposition to not sleeping. Most likely, you've just developed a lot of lifestyle habits which are interfering with your body's natural sleep patterns. In this video, you'll learn 5 tips to help you get your sleep back on track. 1. Keep a regular sleep schedule. Everyone has that one unreliable friend, the one who shows up late for everything and is impossible to plan for. Well, guess what? If you don't have a regular sleep schedule, then you are that friend to your body. Plenty of people think that sleep is as simple as step 1, get in bed, step 2, fall asleep, but it's not. Actually, sleep is a process that begins sometimes as much as 2 hours before you actually go to bed. A consistent sleep schedule strengthens your circadian rhythm. Consider adopting a wind-down routine that starts an hour or so before bed to let your body know that it needs to prepare for sleep. 2. Keep it cool. Have you ever noticed that it's easier to sleep in a cold room than a hot one? You're not imagining things, it's biology. Your body temperature has to drop 3 to 4 degrees Fahrenheit in order to fall and stay asleep. For most people, a room temperature of about 65 degrees Fahrenheit is optimal. Give or take a degree. So lowering the thermostat is an easy way to help yourself fall asleep. You can also hack your body's need for a lower temperature by taking a warm bath or shower before bed. Contact with the hot water causes blood to rush to the surface of your skin. When you get out, you experience a massive dump of body heat and your core temperature plummets. This primes your body for sleep and makes drifting off easier. 3. Dim the lights. We live in a dark, deprived world. If you're like most people, then it probably isn't uncommon for the lights to be on in your house right up to the moment that you crawl into bed. Sometimes, even after the lights go out, we stay up on our phones and expose ourselves to blue light. Just how big a problem is this? Consider a study done on campers which found that people's internal clocks were delayed during their normal schedules by 2 hours and 36 minutes compared to when they were exposed to only natural light on their camping trip. To get better sleep, you need to send signals to your brain that it's getting close to bedtime. Hours before you go to bed, dim the lights in your home. This creates a sort of simulated sunset and tells your brain that it's time to start winding down. 4. Remember, caffeine is not your friend. Everyone knows that caffeine keeps us from falling asleep, but usually all this means is that we'll try to avoid drinking soda close to bedtime. What most people don't understand is that caffeine actually stays in your system much longer than you'd expect. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours. This means that you can drink a can of soda, usually about 40 milligrams of caffeine, at 6 p.m. with dinner. And by 11 p.m. there will still be 20 milligrams of caffeine swimming around in your bloodstream. These trace amounts of caffeine can lead to sleep interruptions and decrease the amount of time you spend in deep, restful sleep. 5. Try natural sleep aids. Why would you choose a natural sleep aid over a prescription alternative? For starters, medical professionals advise against taking prescription sleep aids for a period of longer than 2 to 3 weeks. And some of these medications have been shown to be habit-forming. Natural sleep aids come without the hassle of a prescription, and many people find them extremely effective.